Sometimes you encounter a case that leaves you and everyone else baffled. Today's case is a mystery that has remained unsolved for several decades. JonBenét Ramsey was a 6-year-old beauty queen born on August 6, 1990 in Atlanta, Georgia. Her parents, John and Patsy Ramsey, were a wealthy couple living in Boulder, Colorado. John was a successful businessman, while Patsy was a former beauty queen herself who had won the Miss West Virginia title in 1977. JonBenét started participating in beauty pageants at a very young age. Her mother, having been a pageant winner herself, had encouraged JonBenét to follow in her footsteps. She began competing in pageants when she was just 4 years old and quickly gained attention for her beauty, poise, and talent. In 1995, at the age of 5, JonBenét won the title of Little Miss Colorado, which propelled her into the national limelight. Her success in pageants led to appearances on television shows, including a performance on The Rosie O'Donnell Show. JonBenét's beauty and talent made her a favorite among pageant judges and audiences alike, and she quickly became a recognizable figure in the pageant world. On the morning of December 26, 1996, Patsy woke up that morning and went to make coffee when she found a ransom note on the stairs leading down to the kitchen. The note demanded $118,000 in exchange for JonBenét's safe return. The ransom note was 3 pages long and seemed oddly specific, containing instructions on how to collect the money and warning the Ramseys not to contact the police or their daughter would be killed. Patsy immediately called 911 and reported that her daughter had been kidnapped. She told the operator that she had found a ransom note and that JonBenét was missing from her bedroom. Patsy's husband, John Ramsey, also got on the phone and spoke with the police, telling them that he had searched the house but could not find his daughter. The police arrived at the Ramsey home shortly after Patsy's call and did an initial sweep of the house. No bodies were found. 7 hours later, John Ramsey would later find JonBenét's body in the basement, strangled with a garrote made from a nylon cord and a broken paintbrush. She had also suffered a blow to the head, which was believed to have been caused by a flashlight found nearby. The autopsy revealed that she had also been sexually. The events leading up to JonBenét's death are still very unclear. Some theories suggest that her parents may have been involved, while others point to an intruder. The investigation was complicated by the fact that the Ramsey family had entertained guests in their home the night before, and that the crime scene had been compromised by multiple people entering and leaving the house. As the investigation progressed, the police focused on John and Patsy Ramsey as the prime suspects. They believed that a ransom note was staged to cover up the murder and that the Ramsey family was involved in some way. The police also noted that John Ramsey had found his daughter's body in the basement, even though it had already been searched by police officers earlier in the day. However, the case was never solved and the Ramseys were never charged with the crime. They maintained their innocence throughout the investigation and sued several media outlets for defamation. In 2006, the Boulder District Attorney declared that the DNA found on JonBenét's underwear did not match any of the Ramsey family members and that it belonged to an unknown male. The case remains unsolved to this day. Several suspects have been named over the years, including a school teacher who was known to have a fascination with JonBenét, a man who had worked for John Ramsey's company, and a group of intruders who had previously burglarized nearby homes. However, none of these suspects were ever charged with the crime and the case remains open. In recent years, new developments have emerged in the case, including the release of previously sealed court documents and the testing of additional DNA samples. No definitive evidence has been uncovered to identify the killer. The story of JonBenét Ramsey is a tragic one that has captivated the public's attention for over 2 decades. Despite numerous investigations and the involvement of several law enforcement agencies, her murder remains unsolved. The case has become one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in American history and has inspired countless theories and speculation. Hopefully, someday the truth will be revealed and justice will be served for JonBenét Ramsey. Until next time, humans, stay safe out there.